All right, we back. Episode
14.
Is it? No, I'm gonna do that every episode. Is it? But we back. Another episode. No Dragon, just balls. Me said he said. Real Varus. You need to get you a Twitter, cause it don't look right with a Twitter, and then I put you on Instagram. Like damn.
Okay, I'll get
The Twitter's more your style though, cause you can just say what you want.
That's
It's like
that's what
it's almost,
this is. This is my platform.
yeah, but you could just.
Everybody got Twitter, but everybody got a podcast, so I ain't really studying like that.
I
That makes
respect
me a
that.
little bit more special.
How everybody doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing all right. Doing good before we left.
Keep going.
And for all my viewers that keep commenting, this is ginger ale. I do not do free advertising. So yeah, it's gonna be in a cup. Pay me, I surely drink it out the bottle.
All right, let's get right to the shit. He normally asks, do we got a rant, but this is a rant / topic.
Oh.
We're gonna talk about John Gruden. You heard about him?
No, enlighten me.
Well, he was the Raiders coach,
Head coach.
head coach of the Raiders. He won the championship with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers back in the day with Warren Sapp, and he had a team or whatever. But he resigned a couple days ago because they found emails of him saying homophobic and misogynistic, what they like to say emails.
So let's do this real quick. Homophobic. What's the definition of homophobic? Somebody's afraid of homophobic. Phobia is fear of. Homophobic is fear of gays.
I don't know.
Okay. It was.
I don't know.
Okay.
But okay, so he told in the email, he said the commissioner shouldn't be encouraging coaches to draft queers. Now I don't know if you remember back, they had the first openly gay.
Yeah.
He played for the Rams, and then he called the commissioner and the vice president pussies. They also said women shouldn't be officiating sports. And I don't know if y'all know now, we have like referees in sports that are women.
I never understood that. Like, what does it matter, woman or man, as long as your eyesight good? You get what I'm saying? If your eyesight better than mine, I prefer you be a ref and call the game. I want it down the middle. I don't want you missing stuff.
True. And then he wanted Eric Reed to be fired. And this was around the time when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling, and Eric Reed was right behind him, going just as strong, but he was still playing, and he wanted him fired. And last but not least, he referred to the NFLPA, which is they have the NFL with commissioners, then got the Players Association, which you have basically like somebody that represents the players. And the guy that really runs it, John Gruden, said he got lips like Michelin tires.
Oh, so he just an all-around dick.
Yeah.
So he hate everybody equally.
So they got him the fuck up out of there. But my issue is, well, what's going to happen from what I seen is the NFL Players Association was like, no, it's not over. We want to see all the emails now. Yeah. Because he had a circle. I think one of them was like an owner. Yeah, Hooters owner. One of them, I think he owned the Outback. I could be wrong, but I'm not even finna go there. But one of them owned the Outback, and they own. He was having this conversation with owners of different companies.
So basically, we on a manhunt now. We trying to get everybody who.
I don't even think they're getting everybody yet. They started with him first.
But listen to what you said first. So they are. So they need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I personally think this was just business on their side, because for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
These are private conversations that were made public.
Emails.
To he was emailing his friends back and forth.
Yeah. On company time, I guess. Because they're not his personal emails. It's like, basically, if you run the team or whatnot, because he worked at ESPN, he always worked inside the organization of football, whether it's being, attached to the actual NFL or working with ESPN, doing NFL things. But, Yeah, his emails came up, and now they want to go through the emails of, hey, let's see what the fuck's going on. But to me, it's bigger than that, because it's like, there's an old saying, if you want to hide something from black folks, put it in a book. But now, in this day and age, if you want to hide something from black folks, put it in the email. And we need to see all emails. Everybody, if you was to go through every white man that owns a company, go through his emails, I'm pretty sure he said some racist shit in there.
Yeah.
Every single one. Every single one. Because just, you guilty by association.
So what about black jokes? What do you feel about those? You know what a black joke is when the punchline is
about black people?
Yes.
Man, it's funny. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no problem with it. It's comedy. If you're a comedian, I ain't got no problem.
Hold on now, because a regular person tells jokes all the time. Crack jokes at work, trying to lighten the mood or whatever. So you saying only comedians can tell certain jokes?
Well, it depends on who it's coming from.
So
and
now we're censoring what people get to say.
No, we're not censoring. But I mean, if I don't know you and you say something, I'm okay. What's the story on him?
See,
but it's different. It's what's the
now
story on him?
Now you finna have me ranting. We
done with that topic. Let's go ahead and get into the Dave Chappelle, because that's what you're getting into.
That's exactly what I'm finna get into.
Go ahead.
Did you see the Netflix
Yes, I saw
special?
I saw
Did you see the Netflix special? Okay. So I didn't get to see it. I wanted to see it so bad, but my time prohibited me from seeing it. But I would like to see it. But knowing Dave Chappelle, he's a comedian, like you said, and then especially if you go back before everybody got so sensitive and so quick to censor, so quick to cancel, he was telling these jokes already. Not these exact jokes, but he was telling jokes like these. But now all of a sudden it's inappropriate. But if you're gonna cancel Dave Chappelle, then you need to cancel South Park too. South Park.
I ain't never watched South Park.
But they got gay jokes in there. They got disrespect. Well,
racist hell on that too. Man, it's jokes,
but it's the point of all of it is it's not supposed to be taken seriously. That's the whole point. It's like a cartoon. Oh, this cartoon said that. It's a cartoon. They're fictional characters. So because they're fictional characters, they can say whatever they want? No, because the First Amendment, we can say whatever we want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When people sit up there and call you out a name and stuff, is it wrong? Yes, it's 100% wrong. But who am I to pursue this particular law if I'm not going to pursue all laws all the way across the board? This counter culture, it's got me irritated anyway. It really do. When we say something a little sensitive towards that particular community, then we must be bashers. We must be haters. It's a hate crime. But they've been doing black jokes. They've been doing Catholic jokes. They be doing Jewish jokes. They be doing all these type of jokes. Why ain't that guy canceled? The minute it turned into a alphabet issue, now it needs to be canceled. Like, we suffering enough as it is because of what we went through or go through. You guys got to hide in that closet. You shouldn't have had to, but you had that option of protection. My people didn't. When I was a kid, I've actually experienced real racism as a kid. But you trying to act like that measures to what? Like it's all, we've been through worse. Everybody. That's the subject I'm going to talk about later. Because I'm finna get real intense. I'm going to wait till we get a bigger platform so I can really speak my mind.
You need to stop doing that too. I'm going to wait till we get a bigger platform.
Yeah, I'm upset. I'm very upset. And when I'm upset, I can't articulate the way I want to. Because it's not the same. It is not the same.
Did you like the special?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, he killed it, man.
Was it funny?
Yeah, it was funny. But I agree with Real. Like, the alphabet people got to stop
calm
being
down.
sensitive.
He's a comedian. He's telling jokes.
That's what I'm saying. They got to stop being so sensitive every damn thing.
When the funny thing is, when he was on Comedy Central telling nigga jokes, as in, like, remember when he was the blind KKK member?
Yeah.
Why did nobody cancel that? Because it was funny because he was talking about what he knew, niggas. He wasn't no nigga. He wasn't considered a nigga. A nigga is someone who is unintelligent. Had nothing to do with color. as you can see, he's very intelligent. He's eloquent. He knows how to manage money. He knows how to reach people. He knows how to talk to people. That's the exact definition of intelligence.
Thanks to everybody in the family, either they went to college or everybody teaches in the family.
So that's proof.
Yeah.
So how is he a nigga? Y'all, the minute it was associated that nigga means black person, then it changed the narrative of it. And that's what they doing now. They still changing narratives to fit today's society. Such as systemic racism. No, racism. Don't put no adjective in front of it. I don't want to hear nothing but racism. What you trying to lighten the blow? Stop lightening the blow. Tell the truth for what it is. It's systemic racism out there. No. It's racism out there. If you gonna cancel the alphabet, cancel racism, period.
But we all know racism ain't going nowhere. That'll never.
So why is it that certain subjects we not allowed to discuss? Because it affect one community. Knowing racism, not just black and white, because racism isn't divided black and white. We talking about Asian Americans. We talking about German Americans. We talking about all of it. Because what?
Because you have white people at the very top who are very nasty.
But see, the white people, there are people who are against Germans. That's racist still. Germans are mostly Caucasian, but there are still some white people who don't like white people. They don't get a pass. There's people that go up against Germans too, like they associate them automatically with what? Hitler, Nazis, automatically. I don't know why they shouldn't. I'm talking about racism as a whole. Disliking somebody because of something that they were born into, because of what they are connected to DNA-wise. You cannot choose that. So why are you hating somebody because of what they are? So instead of systemic racism, instead of I'm mad because he said something negative about me being this way, that way, that's not something you can help. Let's focus on the real matter at hand. Y'all worried about because he made fun of me. It's comedians out there that pick you out of the audience and make fun of you. Look at this man's clothes. Look at this man's shoes. Look. They jokes. If you want to cancel it, you ain't got to cancel it. Just don't watch. Problem solved. Well, I don't want other people watching too. How you gonna tell me what I can and can't watch? I can watch it if I want to. But you telling me nobody should watch because of what he said about this community, that community.
And it goes back to what Dave Chappelle said even on the special. You want to cancel somebody for what he says about, people's sexual preference, but you don't want to cancel somebody over killing somebody.
I was going to bring it up too. The baby? Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think they thought that was okay because he killed another black person. Like, it was okay. It's not that big a deal. But you still listen to his music then. Even the alphabet community. But now, and then the fun thing about it was they didn't play the whole clip. They played the most offensive part of that clip. Mm-hmm. They blew it up and they played it in a loop.
Yeah.
To make it look like this is all he said, y'all. And then the rest of the unknowledgeable took it and ran with it. They didn't even do their research. They didn't even say, oh, he said this before. Oh, he said this after he said that part. They just cut out that one piece and kept playing it. And everybody fed into it. And now there's a big uproar.
But the crazy part about the whole uproar is crazy how certain people could come together to want to cancel something, but you can't come together to fix something.
That's what I was getting at. You right.
Especially because I be feeling like I kind of feel, I could be wrong, but Dave Chappelle seemed like he hinted at it that, like he said, he don't have a problem with the gay community. He has a problem with the racism. And when you the real people that's canceling or try to cancel Dave Chappelle are the racist white people. You know how many gay black people don't give a fuck about that shit? They don't give a fuck about that. But it's the white people, because it's like, I'm white.
Well, you're doing the same thing. What? How you know it's just the white people? It's not
it's
of
white.
race.
It's white. It's white people. It's race.
It's not
racist.
of race.
It's racist, gay white people. I can't picture black people really giving a fuck.
Picture, but is that what happened? Don't worry about what you.
I mean, I don't.
Go
I
to the facts.
I haven't seen any, or read anybody black that had a problem with it.
But a lot of people were sitting up there. Okay. Here's my point right here. Here's my point. If I'm doing fat jokes, and I'm skinny, I'm wrong for that. If I'm doing white jokes and I'm black, I'm wrong for that. If I'm doing black jokes and I'm white, I'm wrong for that.
But
they
hell,
jokes.
They even Dave Chappelle said he had a trans friend.
See?
That was female.
And then first thing come to mind when you say something like that, I had plenty of black people in my house.
No, but this is the thing. They were good friends, and he had her open the show for him and all that type of stuff. And I think he said when he did another special a while back, and he was kind of touching on the homophobic stuff, and the transgender person or transgender female. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but she had defended him, defended Dave Chappelle, and was like, "Look, he's a good person.
He treats me right."
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
and
I have actual proof.
They got on that ass, and she ended up.
Well, she kicked out the community too because she
killed herself.
Well, she killed herself.
Yeah, she jumped off a building.
Well,
you pushing your own people that hard that they feel like I'm a part of nothing now because y'all decided. Who makes these decisions? Well, they should. That's messed
truth
up.
be told, they're very powerful.
Oh yes.
But how do you become powerful? Because there has to be somebody at the top pushing it.
From what you just said off of that, and I hate interrupt you because that's a problem I have on this podcast, but what you just said off of that, only thing that came to mind when you said they're very powerful and they got people committing suicide, it reminds me of a kid with a gun. That kid ain't powerful. He just wielding a powerful weapon that he don't know what he doing with.
When I say powerful, I mean powerful. Let's say you at the top, right? Like how we talk about secret societies and the elite and things like that. They have the power to say, hey, we're going to push this agenda.
Mm-hmm. Without any research.
There is a such thing as the gay agenda.
It's just 100%
because it's being
emotional. No logic behind it, no facts behind it, just emotion.
Out of nowhere. Robin's gay, the Superman's bisexual. But this is the thing. This is the thing I have a problem with. And I'm going to stand on it because I don't give a fuck. When we watch cartoons, we wasn't really worried about what sexual preference somebody was.
That is going a little too deep in the private, ain't it? Too deep in the private.
But you're pushing that on kids now.
Oh yeah.
That's the issue I have. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest issue I have. You're pushing this whole sex on kids. Because now kids at a young age are already going to experience confusion. It's different when you got two lesbians raising the son, because that's how the two lesbians in the household will control and teach the son what needs to be taught. It's not society's job to teach everybody's kids. It's about what goes on in your household. But now it's getting to a point where, damn, you trying to go through my TV, the phones, the schools, because now you got transgenders in the schools teaching transgender history now. It's a fact. I'm not making this up. They're teaching the LGBTQ community is they got them their own history now.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah,
they trying to put it in school programs.
But when
our history is being downplayed, we get a month, the shortest month of the year. We get a month, and then like certain birthdays, for that day we thinking about what this person did. Everybody as a whole helps to make up the United States. Every creed, every sexuality, every color, every immigrant. Now we trying to divide and conquer. We saying because this person think this way or feel this way, they shouldn't be allowed this. They shouldn't be allowed that. Let me come across my own way of thinking, please. Do not tell me what I can and cannot think. Oh, this ain't funny. Y'all, we finna cancel him because nobody should be listening. Or I can listen to what you stepping on my rights, man. What's the point of the Bill of Rights? What's the point if you're gonna change it slowly, year by year? Take this out. Take that out. This don't matter. That y'all comedians have the right and freedom of speech too. If I don't want to hear what he got to say, I don't have to listen. That's my $20 going back in my pocket. I ain't got to buy that ticket. But me telling y'all better not go buy that ticket. Who am I? Now I'm in the wrong. I'm pushing what I feel on somebody else. That's what I feel. It's groups where they go feel that in that corner over there. They go feel that at the YMCA. They go feel that at the church basement. They have little community groups that gather, just like the Alcoholic Anonymous, where everybody feel the same way. They go discuss it amongst each other, find comfort amongst each other, and go on about their day without trying to change everybody else's life into the way they thinking or the way they feeling. I don't have to feel what you feel to get along with you. I don't have to see what you see to get along with you. I can get your point of view and still have my point of view. So you're saying I have to feel the way you feel. I have to think the way you think in order for us to move forward and progress as a country. That's what you're saying? So where's my freedoms in? I'm just a robot then.
Pretty much.
That's what we're getting to.
They doing it more and more.
Yeah, when it comes to the vaccine, and to close on that subject, like I said, it's just about, I'm more worried about confusing the kids, and a lot of the people that are the way they are was molested, and when you're molested, raped, you didn't have an option, and then it's starting to look like you're not even giving kids the option
to be innocent.
Yeah, to be innocent, because now you're pushing this, hey, do you know if you're gay or straight? Do you know if you're bi or trans? It's like, kids don't damn know, because kids ain't supposed to know anything at a young age. They're innocent.
You might as well go up
and
to
you
a
want to
5-year-old and say,
way.
you know what you want to be when you grow up? He's 5. Let him be a kid. He got his whole life to figure that part out.
Hey, when you a kid, the only thing you want to be is a damn Power Ranger, a fireman, a police, and then when you grow up, you're like, I don't want to do none of that.
A superhero, a wrestler, and now you sitting up here trying to influence me on my sexuality when I don't even know what sex is, let alone sexuality.
But once they get done pushing whatever they pushing, I guarantee you the next thing, because I remember seeing it, they was trying to say being a child molester was a sickness.
No, they said it's kind of like being in love with it's kind of like being a lesbian or gay. Like,
yeah, that's like you can't rationalize no shit. Like
no
that.
way, because in those relationships, it's a mutual agreement. A child can't make no decision like that. So how can you say, well, what I have is just like being gay, or just like I only love this, I only love that? That ain't the same, because they have to love you back. You can't force them to love you back or take it.
And they lawyer said that for them some bullshit.
Oh yeah, they trying hard to make it seem like that's they trying hard, but that ain't gonna never pass.
All right, we gonna end on that one. All right, we back. Touch on Kyrie Irving. Go ahead and start it off.
When we start off, you heard about what's going on?
No, let him start it off.
That's what I'm talking to. You heard about what's going on?
Yeah, Kyrie standing the ground. I mean, I respect it, I understand it, but at the same time, like, damn. Because he already got a little history of being a diva, you know what I'm saying? So it just looked bad on him. If anybody else was doing it, everybody would understand it. But since it's Kyrie doing it, it's like, damn, Kyrie doing it.
Because he's the, what is he? What else he believes in? Flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
You know, all that type of stuff. And
so he's a theorist. Like,
yeah, but I don't know. I'm different. I'm not. I got kids to feed. I'll be the guinea pig if it means my kids won't have to be and my kids are taken care of.
But at the same time,
but,
he made $100 million already.
Yeah. But I was just gonna say that. But if my kids is straight and I can afford to just say, hey, we good. Fuck. Like he said, if they trade him, he gonna retire. Yeah. Holding his nuts. Which I feel like he should go ahead and do. Just retire. Do what's that movie he did? Uncle Drew. Do a couple more of them and go on about your business. They're gonna ridicule you for it. Just I just hope black people come together and stand behind them for having the choice to say no, instead of just working for a company and the company say, hey, we need you to do this or you can't be here, and we just all in a fucking bind and we don't have the option to say no. So I respect him being able to be in a position to say no and not letting nobody tell him different. So I respect it.
Okay. You said in that comment that I feel like if he got his money, then he got the freedom to do what he want, take care of his kids or whatever. As a parent, it's not just about that. You said take care of. He still got to set the example for his kids. An example is simply somebody can't force you to do something that you feel either morally against, emotionally against, or whatever the case may be, because you have to stand your ground at all times. The parents do not have that luxury. Now, if you a single dude with no kids, you ain't trying to set an example for nobody, you ain't trying to influence nobody, you ain't trying to be no role model to nobody, by all means, go enjoy your life. But if you got kids, go ahead.
Don't the parents, like you said, parents make the sacrifice so your kids don't
That's
have
just my point.
So,
the sacrifice point is my point. You don't sacrifice your beliefs for nobody. You telling me I have to put something in my body that I don't agree with, otherwise I can't do what I love. Otherwise I can't do this, I can't do that. It's got nothing to do with being a diva. It got to do with being a human being. The whole difference between the United States and everywhere else around the world, according to the United States and what the Army represent and what everybody represent, is one thing: freedom.
So
freedom of choice.
So let me ask you a question. Again, because I think I asked you a couple episodes before. You got the shot?
You keep asking me. No, I'm not getting that shot.
So if your job says, hey,
I will sue the hell out of my job. I will sue Congress.
I'm not saying
you're encroaching. This is what I'm saying. Bottom line, point blank. You're encroaching on people's freedoms illegally. I don't give a damn if you is the government. You cannot change the Bill of Rights. It's written in stone years, 100 years ago, and it's been valued as such. This is the base of the rules. The base of it, all the way down. Now you telling me you're going to take this out?
I got a question.
You can't take it. You can't change it now.
What rules? What rules? The rules, you talking about the Constitution?
Of all of it.
You talking about that rules, right?
I'm talking about
the rules that they've been breaking for centuries.
Exactly.
Everything
they've been breaking.
History, they 100%. Shook hands with the Indians and said, hey,
they signed
a treaty.
They signed the contract. They sure did. So I'm not saying this ain't nothing new. What I'm saying is you have something to stand on.
Just like what
you got a bill. You know how it's like when you in
Tuskegee experiment.
Yes. I'm not saying what they do it. I'm not saying that this ain't the first time they did that. What I'm saying is whenever you go to court and people say we like to bring up Patterson v. Davis, section 3-1, blah 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 blah. Long as you recite that particular part, you got something to stand on. The Bill of Rights said we have a right to bear arms. He didn't say we have a right to bear arms only if you were in the war. Everybody. Those are the rules all the way across the board. Now you're telling me, what's the difference? Okay, what's the difference between you forcing something in my body or you forcing something out my body? What if I told you you have to donate bone marrow for anybody who might get cancer in the future? You know how to donate bone marrow? They drill into your fucking bone and they suck out the marrow. Now you can reproduce that marrow. It takes a while, but you can reproduce that marrow just like you reproduce when you give blood. Plasma. You can reproduce that. Your body reproduces it. But my dad had to go through that. He has to go through that once a year.
Donate?
No, he has to have bone marrow tests.
Damn.
And I've seen my dad afterwards. I picked him up after he had his appointment. You ain't getting shit. My dad was a construction worker for somewhere around 30 years. And I'm talking about big dude carrying cast iron pipes, able to take both my brothers, put one in his hand, walk around with him. I've seen this with my own eyes. He went and got bone marrow tested to make sure he got cancer stuff. It's just a part of the health regimen. And this man come out like, man, no. You're not finna force on me what your agenda is.
I feel like anything can be fixed from the earth. There's plants. Mm-hmm. They need to do more research on that instead of trying to figure out chemicals. Mm-hmm. But that's goes back to what I say about white people. I ain't gonna, let me stop saying
Please
white people.
stop. Please stop.
But
I'm gonna say this: the point of
white
the subject,
power. That's what comes from white power. Cause we
ain't no different from black power. Only difference is the focus of what
I'm saying. They need to just stick to plants and doing research on stuff like that. It's natural ways of curing and fixing things instead of just injecting chemicals.
But if you do it that way, there's less money to be made.
Yeah, it's less money because now you got people farming.
Let me tell you something.
You're going to control it.
Let me tell you something.
Chemicals is big. Pharmacy is big business. Big business.
Let me tell you a secret that a lot of people don't know about most of the medical field. A patient cured is a customer lost.
Of course. That's why
a direct
you
quote.
fix one thing, create another.
Just like
humans, yeah, I was going to say, humans is no different from cars.
If I fix your car completely and you don't come back to me for years,
lost business.
Lost business.
Gotta keep
Now, I'm not saying the medical field is crooked. What I'm saying is that these little loopholes and bylaws and stuff, they exist. But one thing that one thing that I just can't agree with is somebody forcing something that they believe on you. We talking about the vaccine. This is all on. We still on subject. We are talking about the vaccine being forced on people. Kyrie said, "No, I'm not finna deal with that. I don't want it, and you can't make me have it." And it's ineffective. It is ineffective in the sense that I said this. I don't know how many times I said it on this podcast, and I'm gonna say it again. If I get the shot, both of them with the booster and all that, and I catch COVID, I still can catch COVID. So what did I get the shot for? Well, the flu the same way. If I get COVID, I can still pass it to the next person. So what I get the shot for?
So it won't be.
I can carry it. I can pass it.
It won't be as severe.
What do you care if I die or not?
But that's my issue with it. It should be free will.
Exactly.
If they wanted everybody to get the vaccine, they should say,
what if a person's allergic to it?
Exactly. Just like when
then people still die even after they got both vaccines. They still. I'm not saying it's bad, it's good. What I'm saying is, it's not 100% effective.
Everybody's different.
Exactly.
Everybody's different.
Because there are people who've gotten the vaccine.
But you shouldn't be beating people down to take it.
They got good COVID and still died.
You shouldn't be beating people down to take it.
You can't force it into somebody.
Shouldn't be forcing.
How are we supposed to be the most free nation in the world, and we're being forced to do things now? When did the government? Pretty soon, you know what's gonna happen. Martial law. Martial law.
We ain't been free.
Yeah, we ain't free. If you telling me if I don't take this, if I don't take this, my job says you can't take this, you won't be able to provide for your family. Oh, somebody gonna provide for my family. Because you can. What if I'm allergic to it? You don't know what I'm allergic to because I didn't tell you.
Anybody been allergic to it yet?
Yes. People have died from it, from just the shot alone. And I'm not saying it's gonna kill everybody who take it. What I am saying is, if it's not 100% proof in the sense that I can catch it, yep. Can I pass it? Yep. Can I still die from it? Yep. So what did I take it for?
Basically, you don't want to fuck around.
The difference is like this to me. Seatbelt. A lot of people ride around without seatbelts, and the police pull you over and say it's a law that you yourself have to wear a seatbelt. Like, whether I wear a seatbelt or not is going to prevent me from having a car accident. What the whole point of seatbelt is if I have a car accident, I won't go flying through the windshield. That's the point of the seatbelt. That's the point of the seatbelt. To keep me from flying or getting dislodged out the car. That's the point of the seatbelt. Now, I agree that everybody should wear their seatbelt in the sense that I care about other people. If somebody get in a car accident and go flying through the windshield, I would feel bad for that person.
Okay, shit.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, though.
I heard you, but damn, I'm daydreaming.
Why are you laughing?
Cool. We need it.
I'm finna tie it into the next
We
topic.
need to get there now. Shit.
The
Feel like I'm at church.
All right.
Sweating.
All right. So Kyrie refuses to take the vaccine.
We just did that one.
So Kyrie refuses to take the vaccine, and the next topic ties directly into that one. The next topic is, what's the next topic that has to do with the same exact vaccine?
I thought you finna read more straight. A family thought they was getting the flu shot and actually received the COVID vaccine.
A family of mom, dad, grown-ups, and a kid, 4-year-old, and another kid, 5-year-old. The same vaccine that Kyrie is refusing. Do you know what happened to the 4-year-old?
What happened?
You know what happened to the 5-year-old? They got the vaccine, and now they have heart conditions. Both.
Wait,
of
why
them.
is a 4 and a 5-year-old getting it? Because I thought they didn't
It was
have
all
it
supposed to get flu shots.
Oh, they didn't. That's
And
right, they
Walgreens
didn't know.
mixed
Damn.
it up.
Damn.
Somebody got the shit fired out of them.
Not
Fired.
yet. Not
Fired.
yet.
They got fired yet?
Here's the thing, though. After they got the shot, they drove home and everything, and they was all chilling and whatnot. So they didn't know they got the wrong shots. Walgreens did the right thing. They took responsibility. They called up that family and said, we have accidentally given you the COVID vaccine. Now, we already know the COVID vaccine is not meant for children. Mm-hmm. Look what it did to the 4 and 5-year-old. They having heart issues real bad. Now, the family ain't suing or anything because, like I said, Walgreens.
Yeah, and if DC to call and let you know instead
They took
of just like,
responsibility.
hey,
They took responsibility. But my point is, look what happens when you're forcing stuff. And they didn't force it on the family. What I'm saying is, when you start pushing the agenda to what you think is best, shit can happen. And like I said, they didn't push it on this family. But in my opinion, and this is just a theory nut in my brain, maybe they was guinea pigs. Maybe they was test subjects. Because they've been trying to figure out how to make sure that the younger and younger kids can get the same vaccine.
Yeah, and they working on it. They damn near finished.
They working on it. So maybe,
man.
you hear what I'm saying? They working on it. So maybe this was a test subject family. I'm not saying that's what they did, but that's, like I said, that's a
But you
theory
never
nut in my
fucking
head.
know.
Exactly.
What the medicine bureau name is?
What, FDA?
Yeah. I bet you any money he probably went all the details and everything.
About yes,
that.
I guarantee you. Are you sore throat? Yeah, my kids' hearts, like there's one kid whose heart is speeding so fast. He's sitting still like we are, but his heart's racing like he running a marathon, like he the Flash. Like his heart's beating that fast.
Right.
So you telling me this vaccine is being forced upon people, and we don't know what the reaction gonna be.
All I can say is make your own choices. If you
That's my point. They're taking them away from us.
No, I'm saying regardless of what is being pushed out there to us, make your own choices.
Look, pretty soon it's finna be martial law. Pretty soon we finna be in a dictatorship.
You know what?
Pretty
And speaking
soon
of that,
it's finna be fucking. It's
speaking
finna
of
be
that-
Resident Evil up and through him.
And speaking of that, I feel like I was telling this man that a while back. I think in the group chat. No, I wasn't telling this man. I was telling somebody else that. I was like, 2021 is no different than 2020, if not worse.
That was definitely worse. Back
But-
then we didn't
but-
know how to handle this
Yeah,
situation.
we was numb
now
to
we
it,
telling
but
you
I'm
we
like,
found
damn,
a problem. We
you
found a
done lost
solution.
a lot of
Everybody
people.
finna deal with it.
You done lost a lot of people. COVID has hit, still continue to hit, still continue. And it's almost to the point where we just say, all right, we ain't finna shut nothing down again. We can't afford to shut nothing down again. We just gonna have to push through it. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Well,
with
I'm gonna
your-
go ahead and tie it into the next subject. Do you
Tie
remember?
it?
I'm finna
Yeah,
tie it to
see
the
that.
next subject. Here we go. Remember when it first came out? Y'all favorite president said, "Oh, this will blow over."
Whoa.
Trump. Remember Trump said that. I'm finna quote him. "Oh, this is just blow over. We'll lose about what 1,000 people, 1,500 people, then it'll just go away." That's what he said. It'll just go away.
But he also said shut the airport down and let them stay over there. We stay over
Let
there
them
too.
stay over there. Cause it was already over here. It was already over here.
But we sure got a lot of people over here, don't we?
Yeah.
We
got a
sure
lot of
got a lot of
people
people over here. Yeah, because it's everywhere.
But we got to listen.
Once it made its way over here, that was it.
If we made a U.S. no-fly zone, don't come here for about a year
That would've helped.
until we
That
get
would've
us
helped a lot.
situated, then yeah.
Okay, I
But-
agree with that. I get
but-
what you're saying. I agree with
but
that.
it
But didn't we
sounds
leave
fucked
as
up.
well? Didn't we leave as well?
What do you mean
Didn't we
we
go
left?
on vacation? Did one of the people going out?
And
He
what
said he started
happened?
there
They
too.
had to stay at the fucking hotel for a week.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to plan your trip for, hey, I got to plan this trip for 2 weeks because I got to sit my ass down for 1 week, and then I could go enjoy myself.
Didn't we do spring break? Wasn't we under Trump when we did spring break?
He told not to. He told to sit down.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. He said with the vaccine coming out, we should be okay. He said the first thing was, this ain't nothing to be really concerned with. It will blow over. Now the same president the same ex-president at this point, y'all favorite president Trump
Why you
said,
say favorite?
y'all favorite president,
Why you
y'all
say
Trump
favorite?
supporting MF. Trump said,
You support Trump?
I mean, I also, like, He had a flaw, but at the same time, Trump was.
So you agree he was a good president?
I say he was a good president. I say he had a flaw, but he did some good shit too.
Sound like you defending him still.
I mean, he did some good
Hey,
shit.
Trump.
The ex-president Trump said. Trump said.
Biden. No, let me ask you something.
I'm not for Biden. I was never for Biden. I was for change. I was for somebody.
You wanted.
I was for somebody to you. It's a little bit. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because people started being more held accountable for shit. Because when they were sitting up there killing folks on live TV, and our president was supposed to come to and bring us together and unite us, he went and took a photo op instead. People were asking, "What are you gonna do about this?" Ignore it, like I did with COVID. It'll go away.
You know, there's an old saying. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't.
And we still didn't know that devil that well, did we?
We didn't know this devil we got right now either. Him and his vice president.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me tell you what your favorite president said.
Trump
said Haitian immigrants possibly have AIDS, and this is a direct quote. Haitians probably have AIDS.
Okay.
That's a nasty.
Let me ask you a quick question.
That comes off racist because, you know.
It comes off racist. No, it don't come off shit. It is racist. Why black people gotta have AIDS? How many white Haitians do you know? None. I'm sure there's some white Haitians. I'm not saying there ain't. Yeah. But first thing that come to mind when you say Haitian is a black person. What's the first thing you think came to mind to him when he said Haitian? A black person. But y'all swapping down. Well, he would take photo off of Kanye West. He be having meetings with this black person, that black person. You know what Uncle Tom is?
So why did he pardon black people? Why was he pardoning them?
Why was he pardoning them? That's a great question.
No, I'm asking you.
I'm going to tell you why. To gain our trust. So we can vote for him again. So we can believe in him. Anytime an election is coming up, or anytime you think in the future, like, I want to be reelected, you're going to start laying the groundwork right now.
But, yeah, with that being said, didn't your favorite rapper Ice Cube sit down and discuss a plan?
Again, what did I just say?
But that's what it's
Did he follow the plan?
No, because
did he follow the plan?
Nobody voted for him again.
Because the groundwork didn't work. He was laying the ground.
It was too late.
It was too late. So he couldn't. Let me ask you this: he couldn't have met with Ice Cube at the beginning of his. No, he couldn't have met with Ice Cube at the beginning of his term.
Ice Cube came with.
He had a plan ready.
He couldn't have met with him before then.
He had a plan ready.
He ain't have a plan ready. Exactly.
How would a white person have a plan for black people without knowing what the struggle is?
Exactly. But how is it? But he had time to meet with Kanye West, where Kanye was talking about the president should be on this plane. He should have this particular plane because it's a badass plane.
He was actually talking to him about freeing a lot of people.
Especially
Larry Hoover.
Laying groundwork so he can get the vote of the black community.
But that's business. Yeah. When you let me finish. When I ain't never been to prison, but let me speak on some people I do know. When they are in prison, it's politics, even in there, right?
It's everywhere. Politics is everywhere.
You got white people that don't like blacks. Blacks don't like white. You got Mexicans that don't like black. All vice versa.
This is more raw in prison.
But
like you can see it.
But guess what? At some point, everybody could get along because there's politics in place. There's rules and regulations. Same thing that should be able to happen in the free world. They should be able to sit here and politic with one another.
There are rules and regulations in place.
Nah. I mean, there is, but it's always broken. It's not one of them where, hey.
No one's following them. That's my point about forcing the vaccine.
Who ain't?
There are rules in place that say we don't have to. We as a unit should come together. They're not being followed. You already said that. We already admitted that, yes, these rules were to help us be a stronger nation. No, they're not being followed.
Remember when Obama said that he wanted to do something for black people, but he chose not to?
He didn't. See, there it is. Were you there? Were you there? Did you focus?
He said it.
Did you focus on it? Because fact of the matter is.
So what did Obama do?
You keep bringing up Obama.
I'm asking you.
I knew this was coming, and I'm ready. And it's the same as I said.
I'm asking a question.
And I'm finna answer. And I'm finna answer. It's the same as I said the last podcast. Y'all act like this is about being a king where I say this is law, it will go. He has to deal with other people who can say, no, you can't have it this way, Mr. President. No, you can't have it that way, Mr. President. No, we don't want this, Mr. President. No, we don't want that, Mr. President. Let me ask you this. Is there anybody you know that lives in Canada, that can tell you about free health care? Yes or no? Well, let me tell you what free health care actually is. I can go to the doctor with whatever issue I have and be taken care of instead of somebody saying, why are you sitting down filling out them forms? How are you going to pay for this?
That's because the U.S. ain't
What, ain't rich? Ain't what?
Ain't on shit.
Ain't on shit. He was trying to give us free health care, and that doesn't mean anything to y'all. It meant something to me when my mama had cancer. Free health care meant something.
Obamacare.
First off, it was changed. Every time he tried to do anything on that.
I remember that.
So that was the biggest thing he was trying to push. Free healthcare for everybody. Because he knows how expensive it is just to get a regular fucking checkup, bruh. A checkup. Let me listen to your heart. Let me look in your eyes. Let me look in your ears.
You ain't got nothing? As big as you is, you ain't got
life
nothing.
insurance, though.
Oh, so you good when you die.
Yeah,
but you ain't shit when you're alive. Ain't this a bitch? What about you?
No.
Dang.
But everybody else in my family does. My kids and my wife.
Why don't you?
Because I can't afford it.
Shit high here for real.
So that's why I'm speaking so passionately about health care.
You know,
I can't even afford, if I get sick, that's it.
I'm being devil advocate now.
Be the devil's advocate. What did Trump what did Trump do about health care? Don't matter to you. You're healthy.
I didn't say no. I didn't. Shit. You don't just get up mid pie. You don't hear this shit. That's why he got up. He being disrespectful. That's that young nigga shit. No. You sit the hell down.
My point is, he pushed the agenda
Yeah,
of
right?
free health care. That means people like me who work every day just to keep our heads above water. Because if you think about it right now, minimum wage is $15. It's supposed to be. Because why? The cost of living went up. So if I'm trying to keep my head above water, how can I pay for a luxury at this point of health care?
Is that healthcare considered a luxury?
No, I gotta be devil advocate now.
It is a luxury. Because I would like to go to get a checkup.
Why don't you get a job where healthcare is
I got a job where healthcare is what?
cheap?
Because the insurance will always have that loophole where, okay, at my job, at a job I know of,
What you finna say? What?
the healthcare is, the co-pay is expensive as hell. $500. For a checkup, bruh. That's a co-pay. So I wonder how much the actual checkup is. $1,000? $2,000?
Probably 5,000, bro.
Well, that's why I feel the U.S. makes a bulk of their money is in that field, keeping
Health
people
insurance,
sick,
car
keeping
insurance.
people sick, keeping motherfuckers sick.
But you said, okay, what did Obama do? He tried to give us.
I just asked the question.
Listen to me, and I'm finna answer it.
You ain't gotta yell at me. I'm right here.
He tried to give us free health care.
Okay, and
basically
it didn't happen. He failed.
So the answer to
No,
In
see,
8
you're
years.
still not listening.
8 years. He failed. It didn't happen.
It wasn't him. It was not him.
he still failed.
You
though.
can.
And what did Trump do that was so successful?
He went and knocked off old butt over there.
He
Went off at the mouth.
he knocked off. He killed a person. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So, okay, how did that help improve Americans' life?
I mean, we got a good night's sleep knowing that the threat ain't none of them.
That one threat. What about all the other threats?
I mean, they think it.
Let me ask you something. There's a guy. There was a guy. Who was that wrecked the Twin Towers? Who was that?
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, same.
It was Saddam Hussein and Bin Laden. Osama Bin Laden.
Bin Laden. What happened to him?
He got knocked off.
By who? Who was the president at the time?
They say he didn't.
Who was the president at the time?
Obama.
Who was the president at the time?
Obama.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Mr. Trump took care of it. Who was the president at the time?
Obama.
So that don't count.
But allegedly,
Because no, Trump knocked somebody off. Let's go Trump. Obama went after a man that Bush created that destroyed the Twin Towers. Bush couldn't stop. Bush didn't catch. Bush didn't kill. Obama did that shit and y'all ignored all of that.
Y'all think no real though?
no.
The Twin Towers. You asked me Twin Towers didn't crash?
I'm talking about Obama.
I think it was an agenda
yes.
behind it. It was a deeper agenda than what,
I
what
feel
we
like
could know.
that whole shit, like the
We
came
jumped
out.
way off topic to
Hold on.
prove a point that I was saying Trump ain't shit. And y'all sitting up here saying
18 ex-NBA players are charged in a $4 million healthcare fraud scheme. God damn.
That's crazy. 18 ex-NBA players.
And
it sound like they can pay that out of pocket. Like, oh, they're fined $4 million. Between 18 of us, no problem. Let's each put in $500,000.
They're retired, though.
You think they ain't got no money?
Yeah, more than
Shit, I don't know.
18,
to
18
do
people.
that. To do that.
I think 18 regular
18
people can.
put-
I think 18 regular people can pay $4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
And then they said one,
Wait,
how they
20,000 apiece?
shit, but how they figured it out was they was
20,000.
basically kind of like how like when you get in a car wreck, they give you the money. They look at the car and see the damages, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna cut you a check here, and it's up to you to go get your car.
A lot of you got that wrong too. It's not just about they look at your car. They make it broke my knee. They look at that too, like medical
I was
expenses.
just using that. I'm using this as an example because some people do that.
Yeah.
Some people take the money and say, hey, I'm about to go use this on other shit. Fuck the dent.
Yeah.
And that's basically what they did, except they was like, oh, I finna go to the doctor to get this done. And instead of going to the doctor to get it done, they was overseas.
There's doctors overseas. The best doctors usually come from
A
overseas.
guy was playing basketball overseas when he was supposed to be getting a root canal at the dentist in California.
Insurance fraud, huh? About that. We talked about the California becomes the first state to require gender neutral toy aisle. I think that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. You know what gender neutral is? Not a sex for boy or girl, right? If you're a boy and you want a girl toy, just go in the girl aisle. You want a girl toy and you want a boy. You're a girl, you want a boy toy, go in the boy aisle. So what you finna do? Just mix the aisles? Cause that's all you finna do.
I look at it like this. They playing chess. You just gotta play chess back. Okay, go ahead, do what you do. But when I take my child over there, I'm say, hey, these type of toys are for you. Go ahead.
It's like
I know what you say.
I'm gonna agree with you. No, I'm gonna agree with you. It's like you said. You're forcing something you're forcing an agenda on children.
Exactly. Because
just go into that aisle. If you're a boy and you want a girl toy, go into that aisle. Why you gotta mix them up? But y'all can't. But y'all get mad when you see a black person and a white person dating. But you can't mix that up, though, right? Because in the Bible it says unevenly yoked shall not be joined, and y'all associated with skin color.
Got a point with that one. What's your take on it? You don't give a fuck, huh?
I mean, I do. I think, like Steve said, like. Extra that. I mean, God. Like Real said, like it might be a boy on a bar with us, but now
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but he ain't finna walk to a pink aisle and get it. You know what I'm saying? But now he making.
So he gotta hide who he is in order to get what he want. So this way he can feel normal because of. Let me tell you something. The only reason bright colors exist is to attract a mate. It's good to the eye. And we talking about the basic principle of species.
All right.
In the animal kingdom, and we are in the animal kingdom, humans included, we're mammals. Bright colors attract the eye. That's it. If you made a truck, a dump truck, a dumpster truck, any type of male considered toy or a truck, pink, you still gonna look at it like, look at that pink truck, because bright colors attract the eye. That's the bottom line. That's the regular basis of it. Period.
I got a final time. Wait, you got anything else you want to say about it?
Yeah, my phone started bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I forgot.
This nigga. All right, we all heard about the boy in Texas that basically shot some people at the school. You familiar with it? Recently, you familiar with it?
I mean, it's happened.
I mean, it happened so much, but he was a black kid.
So you gotta point that particular
black
story
kid
out.
That shot some kids at the school.
Let me guess before you finish that. For bullying?
Yeah. Well, that's what it came. That's what they ended up finding out. But then they're trying to say that it wasn't because of bullying. But I don't have all the details on that because they still
It's
doing.
still in progress.
I want to have everything,
It's still
all
in
the
progress.
details of
Okay.
it. I don't want to. All right, I say this 1 week, then next week. But
Like you
my
did with Shikari.
question,
I got you.
yeah. Don't bring her name up here no more.
I'm saying you was backing her, then you dropped her.
I didn't drop her. I just did. I'm very disappointed in her. And
dropped when it stopped being beneficial to the
Exactly. Go, black people, go. Wait, you're losing. Fuck you, black people.
No, it's because of the way she carried herself after and all the
She was carrying herself the exact same way before. Yes or no?
No. Well, I didn't know her. I only
so
knew
she
what
wasn't
did.
arrogant and showing off and braggy.
She was, but it was that.
But when she winning, it looked cool. When she losing, it looked arrogant.
No,
but it's who she is, though.
When she was losing, she was talking shit to the Jamaicans.
When she was winning, she was talking shit.
Who she talk shit to when she was winning?
Everybody. She was talking shit. I'm that
what did
bitch.
She say? Okay.
And then when she lost,
being confident.
Hello, right? And then when she lost, what she say? I'm still that bitch.
It's confident when she win and arrogant when she lose.
She probably still is that bitch, but she got to get her mind right. But that's not what I.
But not before.
But if your child.
My children are humble. I teach
But no,
them
if
that.
your child was being bullied, like how would you handle it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Me?
Yeah, as a parent.
It was happening to me.
When your kids was being bullied?
Yes, he was.
How'd you deal with it?
We had a conversation and we got down to the basics of it and the exact problem of it. You see,
good one, right?
my son's a little short for his age.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't had his growth spurt yet, and a lot of people pick on him because of that. Well, my son was taught how to defend himself in an advanced ability. And he was supposed to wait on my blessing before he decided to stand up for himself. And he
got to wait on your blessing.
He got to wait on my blessing. Yes, because it won't be normal. Like it won't be. Oh, he punched me in the nose. That's not what he was taught. But anyway, he didn't wait on my blessing. And what he did was he got tired of it, basically. See, I always told my son, they say what they won't, ignore it. But when they put their hands on you, they got one time to put their hand on you, you come tell the teacher, you go tell whomever's in charge, and then you come tell me. And if it happens again, I will then give you my blessing. But you have to let the process work first. That way, when you do get my blessing, we're worried about the lawsuit later, because there will be a lawsuit if I gave him my blessing.
Well, I apologize. Let me be more direct or more detailed. You have a child that's in school. Your son's in school and he's dealing with gangs at the school, and they're bullying him.
Oh.
And they already jumped on him twice. Once they jumped on him, they done stripped him out his clothes.
Well, no, he got jumped on, but they didn't strip him out of his clothes or nothing. But he got jumped on.
He got stripped out of his clothes. They stripped him down.
They probably should call the police for real.
But as a parent,
wait a minute, are we talking about high schoolers?
Yeah. I'm talking about.
I'm talking about a junior high level.
Yeah, that's why I said let me be more.
Yeah, junior high didn't get that intense. We jumped in and nipped it in the bud before it got that intense.
I'm more worried about high school when it's like.
But see, that's a whole dangerous another territory. Because at that point,
your
mind is being formed to be an adult, but you're still a child. You got to mature and all that.
How do you handle it?
Because you don't know how intense it is until you get into it.
I'm asking you as a goddamn
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
How do you handle it when your child is being bullied by gang members?
First thing I did was got pissed off. But
okay,
if it was a gang member,
well, how did you? What did you do? What would you do? What would you do?
What I was about to do. What would I do with gang members?
No. What was you? No, go to your first thought. What I was about to do, I was going to get in that car and I was going to kill me some niggas.
Church.
I mean,
But it turns out, just for the record, in my situation, just for the record, the girl liked him. It was a girl, and her brother got mad. He was picking on. She showed interest in him, and the brother was picking on him because I guess he didn't want his sister liking boys or whatever. And then the brother got the other brother, and they was trying to jump him and stuff. Then my other son jumped in and whatever, and even the odds or whatever. And then it so there. That was it. It was a misunderstanding about a girl having a crush on him, and the brother taking up for a sister. That's all.
You always got to clean it up at the end.
I didn't clean up. That's what happened.
Didn't he clean it up?
He
He said he gonna kill some shit. Yeah, then clean it up and brought it in. Hey,
because you went through gang and stuff. That's not the same situation as me. So it won't be ending the same way.
Okay.
He asked what would you do?
Yeah,
you said it. I'm taking them out. Ain't no two ways about it. Because gang violence automatically escalates to gunplay.
So you just gonna take it down and do what you gotta do.
I'm taking out the parents first.
Yeah.
The kid ain't the dangerous one.
What you
The
doing,
parents is.
mafioso? Mister.
And just for the
Italian
record, the
mob,
parents aren't the ones
Sicily.
who had him and raised him. The parents are the ones who are influencing him to be the gang
But that's
member.
what's wrong now. That's what's wrong with parents now. That's why I don't have a lot of respect for parents now, is because of the shit we're going through now.
But see, this is my
Like
point.
in real life, what we're going through now.
This
in the world
this
we
is
live
why
in,
I say the
don't
parents.
know shit.
I'm not talking about his mom and dad. I'm talking about the ones who saying, "Hey, little brother, this is what you gotta do to survive." I'm taking them out.
What you doing? Laid
So
back?
his parents can get control of him. There's too many outside influences. You got to cut them off.
I'm about to get him. What you do? That's your little son. In high school.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Wait, you wait.
See, you probably got called police for real.
So you calling the police?
I mean, if they done jumped him twice, yeah.
You calling the police?
Yeah, mom probably gonna do it.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. Wait a
No,
minute.
no,
Is that snitching or something? Why has mama got to do it?
Huh?
Why the mama got to do it?
Yeah, I think
But you don't think calling the police ain't gonna make it no worse? Come on, you've been to school now.
Initial reaction now.
Yeah, what do you
You
do?
probably going to school at first. And like,
You have to.
yeah.
You have to.
You
have to follow the rules.
But okay, come on now, let's be for real. Damn, you done got your daddy up here. You got your bitch ass daddy up here at the school. You can't handle your own problem. You got to call your punk ass daddy up here. Come on, be for real. We all been to school.
Yeah.
It only makes it worse.
That's a tough spot right there, bro.
But now, let me ask you this. Your daughter,
Getting bullied by dudes or
dudes,
girls?
men.
Oh, that ain't,
No, oh, it's different.
it is different, bro. Like,
Oh, it's your daughter. Hey, what the fuck going on up here? Then it's your son. Hey.
Because
Why?
a daughter
Like-
can't go hand to hand with a
dude,
boy.
Man, fuck that.
But your
I'm
son
handling- I'm
can.
handling it the same way either way. Same
So
way
your
either way.
your son getting bullied by 3-4 people getting jumped.
I think either way, might the same
I'm
way.
gonna say this. I'm gonna have to see how loyal my son is to me, cause me and my son gonna take a ride, just me and him.
How lawyer? What is this?
I'm being dead at. Me and my son will take a ride, and we gonna see how loyal he is.
To you, his father.
Yes.
You questioning your own son's loyalty.
Yeah. Cause anybody can say they loyal until they put in a predicament where it's tested.
How do you test it with your son?
We just gonna leave that there.
No, the hell we
Yes,
not.
we're gonna leave that there.
No, we
me
not.
and my son is going to take a ride. Just me and him.
Please describe loyalty. Now, is loyalty the sense where your son come home early? When your son
Loyalty means, hey, whatever happens when we go on this ride is between me and you only. So when we get home,
Good luck with that.
that's it.
that sound like that episode of the Wonder Years that just went off last week.
I ain't even watched that.
The
You
Wonder
watch
Years.
it?
Hold on.
With
So
the
wait.
magazine and shit?
Are we done?
No, it ties into the topic
does.
you talking about loyalty and shit.
Because it's like shit.
On
Son
a
get
lesson
home.
that's
Me
your
and daddy went out and.
How old is son, nigga? Cause see, you made me say the N word. Cause if he don't know that it's supposed,
We is going to have.
he don't know
before we
about
take a
guy
ride.
code until you teach him about guy
Yeah,
code.
of course. But at the same time, you don't need to go and tell your mama every fucking thing. It's between us and us only.
It depends on who you bond with closer. Cause
I
you're
don't
supposed to be
give
able to talk to your parents about anything
No.
and everything.
No, when it's me.
Son, you can talk to me about anything and everything, and you
No.
ain't got to worry about your loyalty getting
No,
tested.
I'm talking about.
Because if you tell
when-
anybody, that's your ass in a sling,
Okay,
not
it's
mine.
a certain loyalty a father and a son should have that goes beyond your mother.
That's a bond, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So when me and my son has to go take a ride, that's our ride, and that's it.
What
That's
if y'all
it. That's
take
us.
What if y'all take this ride and go swim?
Then hey, you gonna tell your mama goddamn get.
It don't go like you expected, huh?
It gonna go right, cause you gotta lay in some bushes. You gotta goddamn.
Do recon.
Yeah, you gotta lay in some bushes. You ain't finna play with mines. But if it was your daughter, you going up there
I mean, I think for both
jumping off the deep
situations,
end.
I'm doing the same thing, but I think my daughter, with her being a girl, it will make me react like
A lot more
I think
emotional.
faster, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, think about that though is like you asked me, and I told you I'm gonna go up there and go after these niggas. First thing I've always done, even in an intense situation emotionally, is I calm myself down.
Oh God.
And this is true because it just like I said when it happened with my kid, and I got to the root problem. Because then I escalated it over a crush. I escalated all that over a crush. We didn't cuss folks out. We didn't strap up. We didn't sit up there and threaten people and stuff like that. It escalated over crush.
Did he say he didn't cuss folks out and strapped up?
Mm-hmm.
Let
that shit. I said let that shit happen over. That's
over
right. Learn exactly, and I can't do that. So you got to learn the exact reason first.
This was a girl crushing on your son.
Mm-hmm.
It's St. Louis right there.
That's what I've seen. I've seen that too long. Like I've seen a person. Like
the first time. St. Louis.
The first time is always a warning. There ain't no talk. That's the warning.
But folks out here ain't giving out. You know what? That's a problem.
This is what I'm saying about warning. This is what I'm saying about warning. This is what I'm saying about warning. This is what I'm saying. Your kid picking on my kid. That cannot happen again with the gun sitting right there.
Oh shit!
You put it out. You ready to use it?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I just said. Before it get to that point, we gotta get to the. That's not a threat.
That's a threat.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You pull the gun out on me, and you think you.
Listen to me.
Let you walk away.
Listen to me.
But as soon as you walk away,
Listen
I'm getting mine, and I'm hitting you with it.
Listen to me. Listen to me. See, y'all jump.
I feel threatened.
Right? Okay.
That's the alibi
Here's what I'm saying.
I feel threatened. I'm scared for my life.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, because you jumped in there before I could finish. I'm finna finish. This sitting right there, that can't happen again. Okay? That's the piece sitting right there. That can't happen again. I feel threatened. No, that's not. I'm finna shoot you now. That's why it's there. I'm not pulling out.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
We talking about just like if I'm pulling something out, it's not to show you, it's to be used. And that's where I'm not gonna go. So I have to figure out what's going on now before I get to the point where I'm warning you.
I just want to see a gun in your hand. I just want to see how you look with a gun in your hand. That's all. And
let me tell you the truth.
I want to see how you look with a gun in your hand.
I'm going to tell you the truth off camera. I'm going to tell you the truth off camera.
I want to see how you look with a gun in your hand.
I'm going to tell you the truth off camera.
Mr. Noble and Moral.
That's my point. So if you push me to that point, then I know what's up. One of us got to go permanently. Because I'm not that type of person to just take a life. I'm not that type of person to take it there. That means you left me no other option. Because I don't go from 0 to 60.
I do.
You're not supposed to.
I know, but I got to show you.
Root problem first. And if I see that there's no budge in you, if I can see there's an ignorant in you, I don't want to hear. That means there's no compromising. There's no talking.
Not that.
You're a wild animal. And anytime I come across any wild animal,
I put him to sleep.
I got to. What I need a wild animal for? What good it could do me? How can it help me to have a wild animal in my presence?
Okay. I still want to see a gun in your hand. I want to see that. I want to see that on the podcast, actually. No, I'm just like, I'm just like,
that's the best part, underestimation.
Here we go. I didn't say underestimate you. I just want to see how you look with a gun in your hand.
That's the best part.
That's it. That's all I said. That's all I said.
A lot of folks want to see me with a joint in my hand, with alcohol in my hand, a titty in my hand, because they don't think that's of me. But
I'm not saying it's not
take
of
away,
you.
if you
I
take
just
away
see how
all that,
you hold it.
the bottom line is I'm a male just like the rest of y'all.
That's not what I'm saying. See, you see how he's trying to do? Everybody gonna see a titty in my hand.
They want to prove I'm masculine.
No, that wasn't the point. I just want to see how you hold a gun. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see. That's it. Experience. How about that? Experience. Okay. I want to see how experienced you are with a gun. How about that?
Okay.
Damn. I don't know where titty in your hand came in. You had to bring titty in?
It's because everybody think you're more masculine with a gun in your hand. No, I'm talking about society. I'm not talking about you guys. Society feels like a person who carry themselves with respect, honor, and all that, they must be the can't fight or gunplay and all this and that. But I feel like you should inherit.
They're scared to lose. They're scared to take an L.
You should inherit your humanity first. But like I said, that's what I do first. But like I said, if you're a wild animal, there's no humanity.
You been in the fight?
No, not for real.
Why you had to think about it? What happened?
You ain't never been in a fight in school or nothing?
I mean, not necessarily.
You always been a big nigga in school, huh? Nobody fuck with you.
I ain't gonna say that either though.
You been bullied? Somebody fuck with you? Shit. Good or bad. Just ain't been through nothing. Everything just been straight.
So you get along with everybody your whole life?
No.
Or quiet, or you been...
Who I get along with?
So like you just like stay in the background? How do you...
Ain't no fucking way you get along with everybody.
No, I do for real.
He get along with everybody, but there's people he probably don't like. He just don't. They don't know about it.
Yeah,
but even if you don't like them, what? Okay, if you don't like them, so what? You don't want to be around people you don't like. And like, I don't like y'all, but I'm gonna come eat lunch with y'all. Like, you suppose if you don't like somebody, you ain't gonna be around them.
I think it's easy to talk to for real.
Cause you quiet, and the quiet niggas you gotta watch.
And believe you me, I keep my eye peeped on that nigga there, boy.
Yeah, this is the same one. Said, shit, if the devil made a good enough offer, he'll entertain it. That's a businessman right there.
Yeah. So you gotta sit down and
sick nigga.
Post. We ain't doing no.
You say we ain't doing nothing with it.
Yeah.
Y'all got something now?
You ever been bullied in school?
Me?
Huh? We talked to him.
No. It was more so like my friend was getting bullied and I was with him. So it was more or less like, hey, let me see your bike. I'd be like, nah, I ain't getting my bike. Let me see your bike. And he'd be like, get him the bike. I was more worried about my mom whipping my ass for letting him ride my bike. But he ended up getting bullied ever since after he let them ride that bike. I knew then. I ain't taking that.
We got time for rail or wrong?
I was hoping somebody would ask me if I ever been bullied in school. Y'all ain't
You know damn well you been bullied, you been abused, you been sexually assaulted by older women. Wait, have you for real?
No, I haven't. Dummy. But yeah, I was bullied in school. I was bullied at home. But it taught me how to take an ass whooping. No, I was bullied at school. Here's the thing. Whenever I was bullied at school, like, okay, my mom would say, let your brothers know, let me know, whatever, somebody trying some shit with you. My mom and dad, of course. And it's not the way I am. I handle my own business, no matter what. But here's the problem. I have a lot of brothers. So let's say I'm walking through the hallway and somebody starts some shit. 9 times out of 10, one of my brothers is in that same hallway walking in a different direction, who knows what. But yeah, it happened to me. I was at school minding my own business or whatever. And I didn't even know he was talking to me. I just kept going, whatever. And my brother, he shut it down. But yeah, I was bullied in school. Not long enough.
Does getting jumped count as being bullied?
Yes.
Oh, now I've been bullied.
Yeah, but you provoked them, though. That ain't the same.
You provoked all of them?
Hell yeah, he provoked all of them. He provoking our viewers right now. I don't give a fuck what you think, because I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
And I chilled out. I didn't say that this whole episode. I'm finna
but you feeling it.
tone it down. I'm finna tone it down. But yeah, I got jumped before. But it was like...
What was the circumstances? Shit. How'd you offend a whole group of people at one time?
Nah, it was a goddamn...
Black and white issue?
Somalians.
It probably was.
Somalians. It wasn't no damn initiation. Somalians.
So what'd you do? Because you did something wrong.
It was kind of like blacks against Somalians at that point in time.
But you was by yourself? You ain't had no crew?
It was a group of us.
Oh, that wasn't the same. A jump is when you by yourself.
No, it's more like...
That's a gang fight, nigga.
Okay, you say that. I got jumped. It was more like 6 to goddamn 13, 14.
You must win their territory. How the hell all them meet up at one time?
The thick Somalians, or was it like the little...
No, Somalians is they're African. Somalia. From Somalia. Somalia. You thinking of
Samoan. You thinking Samoan.
Samoans. Somalians. No, they roll deep.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought Samoan right off the top too.
But no, they roll deep. You know, just being young and dumb. And, you know, I like the way they handle things. Like, even though I got jumped, I still respect them because it was like, you mess with one Somalian, everybody. Everyone.
Yeah.
No. But in high school, you mess with one black person. I mean, we all black at the end of the day, but it was kind of segregated.
I know, I get it already.
Somalians against blacks.
I already told you that. They afraid of us.
And the thing was, shit, when you beef with that nigga, that black dude, oh, that's between y'all. But Somalians, because, you know, somewhere down the line, they all fucking related. They all, my mama knows this, his mama, we cool. Man, went out there, started off as a one-on-one fight. That thing led into goddamn big ass thing, and then that's when I went to court too. I went to court because somebody got stabbed. Somebody got stabbed. But shit, ended up going to court behind it. Got jumped, got stabbed. Somebody got stabbed. Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's the closest thing. What are you looking for?
Stab mark. So it wasn't you that got stabbed.
I didn't get stabbed.
I know it. I just said that. But when I was a younger, I'm a nerd. Back then, it was harder for me because it was more on the surface. And being nerd is cool now, but back then it wasn't. And it was certain people that didn't like that, and I wasn't aware. But my brothers nipped it in the bud that I found out later on in life. They nipped it in the bud way before we even got started. But there were certain people who snuck past the radar and was like but they never put their hands on me. They tried to roast
old
me.
School bullying.
They tried to roast me, and a lot of times I'd ignore it.
So you're equivalent being bullied to being roasted?
They weren't allowed to go. They
You been roasted?
I'm the youngest.
Everybody been roasted.
I'm the youngest, so like they knew they're
It's part of growing up.
they
Build character. You gotta take some of that shit.
You gotta know how to take a joke. Yeah, but their reputation preceded them. So when they found out, that shit look, so that helped a lot too. So it wasn't never a physical bullying, but it was somebody talking shit. Like this one girl had a crush on me, and I knew nothing about it. Her boyfriend got mad, and used to pick on me on
like
the
father,
slide.
like son, ain't it?
I said her boyfriend, not her brother.
Oh, I thought you said brother.
Her boyfriend got mad, and he
Still
used to
father,
pick
like
at me.
son, ain't it?
And he picked at me a little bit, and I ignored it. I said, I had, shit, this sound even nerdier. I had made a B+ on a test, and I was pissed. Mm-hmm. So I said, if he say anything to me today, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Like I had.
Oh, cause you was mad, you got a B+.
Yeah.
Ain't this?
It's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. I want to say his name on camera so bad, but he dodged the ass whooping because he left me alone. How was you gonna dive on him?
It is crazy how like back then it was bad to be a nerd, but not being a nerd cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them motherfuckers turned out alright, ain't it?
Yeah.
My dumb ass.
What?
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, we know you're not a nerd. You're an ass.
I ain't what I eat, right?
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah. Z, shut your
That's
goddamn
why keep your cup way over there.
You still like Whoopi?
Oh yeah.
Still like her?
I think she's beautiful.
Did you see that thing that
No, I've never seen her.
that new thing with somebody she was, remember Shark Tank, Barbara from the Shark Tank, she was on there and they were talking about jeans or something, and Barbara was like, yeah, when you get done with yours, I can make 2
You
out.
said that last podcast.
I brought that up last podcast. I didn't bring that up last podcast.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, go ahead.
Now,
I can tell you what happened.
What happened?
She said you made 2. You can make 2 per when you're done with that with her, and then nobody found it funny, and she apologized to Whoopi.
Made 2
I brought that up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I said to somebody
Made
else.
2 pair of what?
Because Whoopi's a bigger girl.
She said when you get done with her, I can make 2 pair of jeans out of the one you got.
Whoopi got a nice. Well, I don't know now.
She's a big girl now.
Yeah, I said
big,
now.
healthy woman.
Well, I don't know because she always wear baggy clothes. I don't know what she looks like.
You're a sick nigga. I keep telling you.
Because I think she's beautiful.
Yeah, his imagination.
I don't do none of that. I always respect women. I mean, I don't try to sit up there.
Outside of your wife, what are the physical qualities of a woman you look for? Physical.
Light skin, long hair.
She got to be light skinned. Whoa! You're canceled. You're canceled, buddy.
Well, my first.
Cut his mic off.
The first
light
girl,
skin, long hair.
The first girl I ever dated that was really dark skinned was beautiful and everything.
Well, he's good.
But I found out later that I did have a type. Like back then, well, because of the way I was raised, all women are beautiful. But I tend to like veer my eye towards a light skin, long hair.
Y'all know what kind of woman attracted y'all? You know what type of attracted?
Yeah, none. Shit, I just got my wife. That's it. Ain't nobody. Y'all get okay. Do y'all get flirted with? I don't. Yeah.
No, for real.
I don't get flirted with. So.
Who? You?
Yeah.
I
You
did
like
not
big
know
girls?
that.
No, I said attracted to me. Like this.
No. Oh, you. Wait. What?
Yeah,
What the fuck
what
he-
type of girl do you attract is what he's
that's
asking
what I'm
you.
saying.
No, that's what he's asking
what I'm
us.
saying.
You're not paying
I
attention.
asked you what type of girls
Are you
you attracted to.
Light
skin.
He want to flip it. No, but
Yeah, that's what
and you saying you attract big
Yeah, I remember
girls.
that P challenge. Yeah, I remember that P challenge.
The what?
The P challenge.
Peace out.
The lady's supposed to stand up and take a far
The,
off shot.
silhouette challenge shit.
It's kind of like that,
Yeah.
but you're supposed to stand. Okay, you stand up sideways, and your bottom half got to make the letter P.
Oh.
Yeah, they did that all.
Don't change the subject.
No, that's
No.
it ties into the subject.
No,
You said
I
what
asked-
type of girl?
Are you done answering the question?
That's what type of girl I'm attracted to. Light skin, long hair,
what
P
type
challenge.
of girl you attracted to? Not. I know what type attracted me. No.
Yeah, all of them beautiful.
Thank you. That's all I was trying to say. But because of
So Whoop is beautiful?
because of my wife, I'm zoned in on her. I don't know. It was like she's what I see the most.
You know who
as
pretty though?
attractive.
Pretty as fuck. That girl on BMF, the light skinned one, the one that finna
Yeah,
flip on them
she played
niggas.
on 13 Reasons Why. She look real good on them. 13 Reasons Why. She got a makeup and she did on
God
them.
damn.
Okay, that's a question. With or without makeup?
Without
Oh, okay.
bonnet or no bonnet, you gonna fuck her with the bonnet or without?
Why is it automatically
Bunny
fucking?
good
Like,
sometimes, though.
damn.
I'm just asking him to be funny. Damn,
The bunny
Oh.
good sometimes, for
I'm
real.
being funny.
What the did you just say? The bonnet look good sometimes.
Dude.
Yeah, it kind of do.
It look lazy all the
So
time.
the hell when she got a boy shorts on,
Mine
t-shirt,
don't own
and
one.
bunny on.
Mine don't own one. And she won't own one. I'm finna get in trouble for that. Because I know she gonna watch it and be like, who you think you talking to? And I'm sorry, baby. You right. This is what I mean by she won't own one. I ain't saying she won't
Don't
buy
clean
one.
it up. We just gonna cut it right there.
No,
So
this
you
is
say-
what
That's it.
This is what I'll tell her at the house. This is what I mean by she won't be having one. She can buy it, and I will throw that motherfucker away every time.
Yeah, she got damn.
I will throw it away every time. Just, well, have you seen my bonnet? No, I think you left it in the trash. I'm throwing it away every
The bunny
time.
look good sometimes, bro.
So what qualities you look for in a woman physically?
Superficially. Can I see, please, move
want
your
that
big
skinny.
baked potato
You
head?
don't want that skinny.
That's skinny, bro.
What's skinny to you? Like, give me a.
Did you
girl
say
that's
skinny?
Yeah, skinny.
He said he want not skinny.
You don't like thick women?
Huh?
You don't like thick women?
No, he said he
Light
don't.
Light skinned.
He don't want nothing skinny. Like, you don't want no
Oh.
skinny girl.
Skinny like po.
No, but give me a woman that's skinny that is like,
Off top. Hey, come back to him.
it's saying.
This nigga.
I'm gonna say this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it when they too athletic. Like when they in too much shape and got abs and all that.
What Iman Shumpert girlfriend name? Wife name? Tiana or Taylor?
She too skinny.
No, she too athletic looking. Like she no abs and muscles and shit. I don't,
Yeah, I like soft women.
She's sexy, but I don't like.
I mean,
all
yeah,
the
she's
abs
beautiful, like I said, because she has the essence
Is
of that
Sierra
woman.
too skinny?
Oh,
shit. I
Sierra.
ain't seen her in a minute. I couldn't tell you.
Man, what you? She ain't changed much.
Well, last time I saw her, she was. Yeah.
She too skinny.
We're talking about that green dress, right? When she was at the gala.
Is Lizzo too big?
Yeah, I ain't.
You keep trying to put everybody on the spot. We all in relationships. You talking about what's on the outside.
I just said because
I'm doing this
what's too
specifically
big.
for the
I'm trying to
podcast.
figure
I
out
don't look at nobody
what's
but
too
my
skinny,
woman. I'm
what's
not
too
finna get in trouble for
big,
none of
what's
y'all.
medium, you know, I'm just trying to
What
see.
about you? What's your type?
I ain't got no time.
Long hair, short hair, hazel eye, black eye. What? You rate you fucking
Black
woman
eye?
hater.
I mean, shit. As long as she pretty.
What's pretty? What's your idea of pretty? Yeah, Try to hide. Go ahead. Boy, I dissect the shit
I
out
mean,
your
she
ass.
just got. I mean, what? What?
Y-
What,
yes.
what do you want? Goddamn, what do you want?
Tell me the physical attributes.
I feel like beauty was on the inside.
So cut the bitch open. Anyway,
No, she's got to be pretty. I mean, pretty eyes. I don't like.
what's
I mean,
pretty eyes? Shit.
I mean, I'm kind of picky. Like, I don't like no girl with
So
dirt.
then you do
I
have
don't-
a type. Go.
Okay, I mean, but my type is like, I don't like no dirty ass girl. I don't like no girl that smoke. I don't
No, we talking
That's
about
what I'm talking
physical
about.
attributes.
Oh.
Smoking is not physical. Clean is not physical.
I don't like no girl that smoke.
Long hair, yes or no? Or it don't matter. They can have a
It
haircut.
don't matter as long as it's nice. But
So they can have their hair cut short like Jada Pinkett got hers right now.
No, I don't want
Like
that
Willow
shit.
got hers right now.
No, she got. How short is it?
Okay, like
She got a little fro.
no,
Short it.
Like how she was in Low Down Dirty Shame.
She
No.
got fade.
shorter than that.
Oh, then no.
Yeah, I don't-
Okay,
I don't
then.
know
I don't
that.
want no woman with no damn fade
Like
like
Tiffany
me.
Haddish got hers.
But it's Tiffany has
shit, no.
you wrong person.
I said hair. God, dog. I'm trying to paint a
Hair or no hair, I'm good on that.
Okay, what about cup size?
Breasts, I don't really care about no breasts.
Okay.
I don't care about titties. I'm a thighs and feet.
I forgot how to say
Thighs and feet. Yes, sir. That's me.
So then you get a pedicures all the time.
Huh?
You get your girl pedicures all the time.
No.
Then you don't care about feet.
I do. It's not my responsibility.
Yes, it is. That's your girl.
I don't have one.
Oh, okay. My thing is, yeah, we keep our
Took 'em off.
private.
No, I'm just
you doing right.
talking.
You
I'm
doing
just
right.
talking.
No,
I'm
you
just
doing
talking.
right,
I'm just
'cause
talking. I'm just talking.
When it get too personal, people
It
get
ain't no
offended.
damn person. I mean,
It's-
but they don't know I'm
it's
talking
a lot-
shit.
yeah,
It don't matter. I'm
yeah,
just
we
talking
understand
shit.
it's
Damn,
jokes and
calm
stuff.
down.
This last segment about the girl thing was all jokes just to entertain.
No one. Thighs
For
and
me,
feet.
it was.
You saw the Twitter.
Because my personal...
DM him thighs and feet so he'll show me, some of y'all.
Well, because
female
he the sex
followers.
symbol, we ain't gonna get shit. I, myself, ain't getting Twitter just for that reason. I ain't finna get in trouble for nobody.
But you got Facebook. Facebook got a dating app.
They
You got
do?
yes. And you got Instagram.
And here's
I
the best
told
part.
y'all
Yeah,
about
you want the truth about all of that?
Whatever.
And I don't know how to use none of it. So I'm straight. I can't get in trouble. I don't know how to use that. My wife created both of them for me. I don't even know how to get into my stuff. I don't even know how to log in. Nah.
That's dangerous right there.
No, it ain't. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
She gets in my phone all the time. She knows the code. She created the code and told me what it was.
I ain't got nothing in my phone right now, but I feel like she's
It's the truth.
she's the look
You're
she'll find.
disgusting.
How so?
You're disgusting.
How so?
You're just disgusting.
I'm complete. She anything she wants to know.
I ain't-
Well, I be forgetting you're married. You've been married so long. So
18, 19 times.
yeah,
I mean, 18, 19 years we've been together.
Yeah, just
We got to renew our vows probably next year. Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah. So what? Anything
I-
that
I-
I've done
don't
wrong
attack me.
already been done. So ain't no. We've
What you
already.
mean? You cheated on her before?
Oh no, I can't do that.
Oh, I'm just asking. You said what already been done. So
I'm talking about the mistakes we make. We don't make the same mistake
I
repeatedly.
asked because if you did, I would like to hear the story so I know what mistakes not to make. From
Okay.
personal fucking
Here's
experience.
what mistakes
instead of
not
somebody
to
trying
make.
to tell you from
Here's
no
what
experience.
Here's the mistakes you
I don't want to. I don't want to hear
Here's
this
the mis-
PG-13 shit.
Okay, here's what you got to understand. Okay, get it out your system before you get in a relationship. Problem solved. Don't rush for a little relationship. Don't rush for marriage if you feel like you're not getting fulfilled. This goes back to the head ain't cheating
Easier
situation.
said than fucking done.
No, it's
That
not.
was this episode of No Dragons Just
Communication. Subscribe.